collecting vinyl, I can talk about particularly collecting rare soul and funk vinyl, is the same as any other major addiction, I think. And you know, it gets in your blood. You become dependent on it. I've been through different phases of record collecting on the Northern Soul scene. I've had 3 collections, and all of them have taken over my life at some point. Even following I'd been off the scene for a long time, and then I did the Once Upon a Time in Wigan play in 2003, and had to start advertising at soul nights and all-nighters, and that got me back out, and I was sick of what I was hearing, the same old records, and I started looking through record boxes, hearing new stuff that excited me, new old stuff, started collecting again from scratch, started DJing, became obsessed, spent more money. At one point I looked in my record box and thought, I have a house in there, I could buy a house with the value of those records, which is ridiculous. And sometimes during that period, I'm past it now, I would buy a record rather than eat, or a record rather than pay a bill. It's a serious addiction. The love of the chase, the discovery, even looking at them. I mean, I probably looked at my records more than I played them. And what else could you say about it? Looking back, I'd say my first collection, I don't remember what happened to it when I was a youth at All Nighters. My second collection, I sold to do my MA at Goldsmiths, and it was a real trauma for me to do that. I mean, the thing about record collecting in those days, not so much now because of the internet, is that I remembered every single all-nighter where each record had come from, every experience, every journey, every memory that was associated with it. And I think it's that kinesthetic and empathetic connection to the vinyl as an object that carries through time. That's why those objects become valuable to me anyway, because they contain a story. Now you can go on the internet, order it, you can pay an astronomical amount of money, get it, and it doesn't really contain that for me. So that's maybe why I sold my records. I still have some. I sold some today, and it was still difficult. I sold them to a dealer in a record shop because I wasn't playing them, and it's still very difficult to sell them. There's something in you, an addict that doesn't want to give away their fix, even though I haven't played them for years. I would say that my second collection, when I was doing the play, I lost my flat during the third tour of Once Upon a Time in Wigan due to bad management, not on my part, by the people I was employing, but also I was spending a lot of money on records that might have saved my arse had I looked at what I was doing more wisely. I don't like to think about that in retrospect. That's something... well, I don't like to regret things like that. It was a part of my life, and it puts me where I am now. But I think the main thing is the stories that each one of those records still carries. If I look at them, I've still got some. And the memories attached to them. And that's comes through in the whole experience of putting it on, looking at it, the label, and dancing to it.